Hello everyone, welcome to living life on a budget, or learning to live life on a budget, should I say. Sorry, it's going to be one of those videos, so if you haven't got much patience, look away now. It should go well. Today is a cash stuffing. I got paid today. I really didn't want to go out today, but because the money was in my account, I know that if I leave it, then I just spend it, so I had to go to the bank. And then because I've got the money in my purse from the bank, I want to put it in my envelopes so that it's done. So that means filming. So please bear with me. Brain is currently loading. So let's get started. Open up to April. Find my, what week am I on? Week 4? How is everyone? Are you having a good week? Right, so on my week 4 for April, I've colour coded what went in today and what's going out of it. If it's in brackets, then it's a bill, or it's staying in the bank. So payday spending is staying in the bank. I didn't get charged council tax this month because where my circumstances have changed and I've gone on to universal credit, I get council tax benefit or council tax support now, and so I'm paying a much lower amount starting from next month, which is like fantastic, but it meant I had more money. So some of these figures here aren't correct because I withdrew more from my account to fill them. So the only ones I want to change is school is now going. Did I do it in rub out pen? This would be really handy. Yes. School's going to get 15, so it's going to get an extra 5. Then I also added in, there's nowhere to add it, clothes, stick it on the edge here, and that got a 5. I'll explain that when I stuff them, why I chose those two. And then me and Offspring, instead of getting 10, it got 30, and I'm hoping that I've got 2 1s. So now that's updated. Sorry, I think hay fever is like coming for me. As soon as I stepped outside today, I was like, yeah, I have got my money here from the bank. So I should have taken out, I've just added 2 of the 5s, so it should be at 22, yeah, 110. And I added 2 8s, so it should be all there. £370. Wish me luck with counting. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. Now, from the top, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 370. All there. I think I need to count slower. I mean, I know I'm not great. I can do maths and I can add. But I easily get confused or I miss stuff, which is why these videos are so great. And I love, even if I don't reply to comments for like days, I'm useless, trust me. If you're my family or like one of my best friends, you know that like I'm terrible at replying because I'll see the notification and then sometimes I accidentally swipe it and then I forget it's there or my phone removes it. So yeah, but I love reading your comments, especially if I do something wrong, because I don't know if anyone else is like this, when you're doing it, I could like add up this amount like 4 times and get the same number every time, but it's wrong and I can't see what I'm missing. And so that's what really helps with these videos. Like I love when people say, oh no, it was this and that, because Like, otherwise my budget's going to be wrong and it's going to be inaccurate. And then I'm going to be sitting there going, why is it wrong? What have I done wrong? And then I'm more likely to just go, do you know what? Screw it. Let's just spend all this. I mean, to sit here and have this in my hand. Like, normally words, Millie, where are they? I only started budgeting like this style of the budget mum, paycheck to paycheck, in October, and I started doing like the sinking funds and considering an emergency fund like Dave Ramsey in November, but Christmas happened and stuff with the car, and now I don't have my car because it was better to scrap it. And that was part of the reason why this channel came about, was to make sure that actually when I got paid, I did go and get this cash out, and it is going to go in these binders because I've put it on the internet for everyone to see. Yeah. So, and it just, yeah, normally, you know, go back to last year, September, I would just go and blow this all in one day and not really have a lot to show for it. Might have money for takeaways for a week. Yeah, and then I would like go and look around the shops and I'd take pictures of everything I wanted to get when I next got paid. So it meant that as soon as I got paid the following month, like, it was already spent. So yeah, I just feel really proud right now. That I woke up and I just felt really like bleh and rubbish and everything else, and yet I'm here. I'm keeping myself on that wagon, really. So let's see if we can get this nice and set up. How is everyone doing? That's my little emotional... Ah! My cat's knocking stuff over. And he's just staring at it like, what is that? I didn't do anything. But yeah, how is everyone doing? No, let's have it like this. I hope you're all having a good week. I feel like there's something in the air. I don't know. Like, it's that change of season and everyone's like, oh yes, sun. But then everyone's still a bit like, you know, not quite there yet. I'm not quite ready for the sunshine and everything else. And oh, people keep looking at me funny because it keeps the light, with migraines and that, I'm really light sensitive. Some people are like really sick, or like noise, and I think light sensitivity is quite common, but with migraines, a few people I know with them are, but yeah, this weather is just like insane for it. And I get funny looks because like today, you can probably see this is all natural light coming in, and it's really lovely and sunny out there, but I wore sunglasses the whole time I was out, even indoors, because I just couldn't hack the light, and even then it was still too much. And when I was in really exposed areas, I had my hood up over. I made sure I wore a hoodie to have a hood over my head to like kind of shield it from the light a bit. And yeah, people must think I'm nuts. So I have got money here for next week. So let's just take that to one side. I've got a 20, 2 10s. I don't know whether people like to see this. Like, you can only see part of it, unfortunately. Like, I think my desk is too small. It's actually an old chest of drawers that I've done. They broke the drawers off the runners and I've turned it into a desk. So that's a nice, interesting story for you. But you know, it's just somewhere to film and somewhere where I could kind of keep my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, but this is for next week, and I might stuff it in my green monthly binder. It's because I'm working on May's budget. I did it and now I'm rejiggering it because I'm changing the budget, which I'm going to do a video which will probably come out after this one, because I'm also terrible at uploading. I'll film and then not upload for like 3-4 days. But yeah, so this is next week's money basically to live on, and I should have £75 here. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, 65, 70, 75. Let's just do that again. I don't trust myself. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Beautiful. So today's Tuesday. My new budget starts on a Friday. I will stuff it into my, oh sorry, that was a horrible noise. I will stuff it into my purse on Thursday when I do my weekly check-in. I'm just going to shove it in now quickly. Let's have a look what's going where. This is all changing. So here is the money. Right. Food's going to get 15 and a 10 and a 5 for next week. Because I work on a 2-week food budget. So I bought 2 weeks worth of food this week and it's just a top up. Household is getting 5 next week. Spending is going to get 10 next week in the form of 2 5s. Travel will get 10 next week in the form of 2 5s. Where am I now? No, nothing going into electric, nothing going into cats, nothing going into fun. Eating out is going to get 30. Ooh. A 10 and a 20. Sorry, I've just not that. And I'm giving fuel. Okay, so if you're new, I don't have a car at the moment. This lovely envelope was in a whoopsie bundle from Fuchsia Budgets. And I have a car. It's on order. It's being made a brand new disability car. Because I struggle so much to get out with mental health problems and physically, health-wise, I'm not doing great, but you know, I could be so much worse, you know, nothing to complain about. But yeah, they're giving me a car and I'm using this envelope that I received from Fuchsia Budgets to sort of save for fuel, because fuel prices in the UK have severely gone up. I mean, I've not had a car since January. My car went, it got scrapped, my old car, because it was just falling apart and everything. And like, oh my god, I remember like even in January when there was the fuel shortage, like what you used to put in for like a tenner was like a fiver's worth. Like I used to put £15 to £20 in a week, and like fuel prices have gone up so much since then, like in the last 3 months, like ridiculously so. So I'm just trying to get a head start now because my travel budget is going to increase when I get that car. So I'm just trying to put money in here. So I don't know if I'm putting money in here in this stuffing. No. So let's just see. I've got £25 in here. And my mum's got money. She's got 100 quid of mine to fill the car up with when I get it, because obviously it's going to be brand new. I know I don't want to rub it in on anyone or anything. Lucky me. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to get a head start, and that's what this budgeting journey has done for me. And if you're watching this thinking, you know, could I do that? Give it a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Everything works differently for everyone else. I probably change the way I budget every month, still trying to find something that works for me. I will go more into that in my May budget setup. But yeah, just give it a go, like, because I've never saved for anything in my life, or if I saved, like, it would get blown on something else. I mean, the car that I'm talking about that I scrapped, I literally bought out of one paycheck because it was like off a friend and I got it for 200 quid, and then I just had to insure it. So I literally just took it out of one of my paychecks when I bought it, and I just scrimped in other areas until I, you know, had made the money back. You know, I had like less money in my food shop, or I might have skipped paying a couple of bills and then caught up a couple of months later. So like, to be able to do this is just, it means so much. I'm going to come back to this binder because I withdrew like money for mine and my daughter's cash envelopes, which are both empty. I owe her tenner. Terrible, right? Which we just kind of spend on whatever we want, and that's partly why the budget's changing, because of the way I track them, because I put the money in and I write that in when I put the money into it each week, but I don't know how to track spending it. So again, if you're interested, keep tuned. Coming in another video. Otherwise I could probably sit here and talk your ears off for the next 2 hours, going through my cash stuffing and changing my budget and everything else, but I won't be here forever. So let's carry on. This is my sinking fund binder. I have some beautiful envelopes in here from Simple Budgets. She does the most amazing challenges. I really recommend you check her out. So the first envelope, rollover sinking fund, is getting £100. So it's going to have 2 20s, 2 10s and 8 5s. I work a lot with 5s if you've not visited before, because if I had 2 5s in my hand and I wanted to spend £6, I might, on 2 items, I might just put one of them back and only break 1 note. Whereas if I had a 10, I just go, oh well, it's only change. So 2 10s and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 5s. So this rollover money is because I get my main money from Universal Credit in the middle of the month, around the 19th of every month. So it's like halfway through, so I tend to take over what I need in cash in my rollover envelope for next month, or usually the first 2 weeks of the month. So we should have £100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Oh, that's gonna... Alright, I've got to go through and update the trackers. I like them to be in no order. Is anyone else like that? So there was 200 in there. There should be 300 now because I've just added 100, and that means that I'm set for next month, because 300 is where I always aim to get to. If I've got more money and I want to throw it across, then I can. But to be honest, that's all I really need. I normally check each month what I need for the following month, like when do I get paid the next month, etc, etc. So that's that. So the 5th week is when I have a 5-week month, just because I've got to make my pay stretch a little bit further. It's getting 20 in 4, 2 5s and a 10, and then it has a 10 in there, so now it has 30. So yeah, it's just to pay for my weekly cash envelope expenses. This month for me, budget-wise, has been a 5-week month. I've had lots of food in, but I was doing like £30 shops, and then I went to 2-week shops just to bulk it out a bit more. So this means that I can have a bit of a healthier budget for food or for travel, or anything else that I would spend my weekly cash envelopes on, just to kind of keep us going. Clothes is wasn't going to get anything, but it's getting a 5. So now it has 15. My daughter's school shoes are falling apart. I knew that they were, like, she was worried about a month ago. She was like, they're not in the best of shape, and I looked and I was like, there's no holes, they're not tearing or anything like that. And she was wearing them this morning, and I went, what are you wearing? You can't go out in them like that. So because I had some money left over, because I didn't have a bill go out, but I had a few unexpected things go out as well. So I thought I'll just put some money into clothes and to school, because I don't want to deplete one sinking fund in one hit with the shoes. So I thought I could use maybe a bit of her cash envelope, or like clothes or school fund. But we're going to go shoe shopping at the weekend, basically. Hair and beauty isn't getting anything today. Neither is health. So hair and beauty has 10, health has 20. Home isn't getting anything either, I don't think. So I'm just looking through my little cheat sheet here. No, and that has 10 in it now. Birthdays is getting 60. Oh, so we've come to the end. 50. So, I mean, let's just colour it different. And then I'll decide. I might change the figure on this for next time. So yeah, I need to get good at multitasking, and then I can colour and chat at the same time. Birthdays have been really heavily stuffed, just because it's my daughter's birthday next month. Well, actually not next month, but you know, in just under 2 months. So I just wanted to really get a head start on that. Well, actually, it's done now. I looked at all my birthdays. I actually, on my tracker in here, I've written birthdays for each month on the back, so I can work out roughly how much I need each month. And I think I should have spent through till August, maybe. I'm not sure. I think definitely the first week of July, because my daughter's birthday is the end of June, and then one of her best friends is like the 3rd of July. So I always sort of think when I'm buying my daughter's presents, get hers as well, because you know they're only like a week and a half apart. But yeah, so that feels really amazing. So that means since I made this tracker just on a Word document, I just drew a table and then I just copied images off the internet. I just went to Google and typed in outline of present clip art. So each present was £25. It means 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200. Oh my gosh. So because I'm putting 60 in, what am I doing it in? I'm just doing it in 20, 40, 60. When I count the cash, I should have 200 in here. Is that right? No, that's not right, is it? The utter disbelief in my voice. I haven't touched this money, so if I've added that, have I added that up right, guys? Yeah, 25 times 4 is 100, and 200. I can do maths. I'm really, I'm just very ditzy and miss everything. Let's count. Let's see if we got 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20. Let's turn it the other way so I can see it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, everyone, and 20. Oh my gosh. That like just feels amazing right now. Like I don't even want to spend it. Like no one's getting birthday presents. Sorry guys. Millie wants to keep the cash in her envelope. Wow, like if you could see my face behind the camera, I'm like smiling and tearing up a little bit. Me and my daughter, I've always gone overboard with birthdays. She is my only child, and I think as parents that's what we want to do. If we've got the money, we'll spend it. She's really not like that. She's really like, oh, and she doesn't like she didn't even want me to buy new school shoes. She's like, they'll be fine for a bit, we can super them. I'm like, no, you need new school shoes. I think she's much more sensible with money, and because I've always been so bad with money, I mean her whole life, she just really worries about spending it. So she's not happily, unhappily agreed to £150 limit for her. She would like it to be lower. She would like it to be like 75 was what she said. It was actually 50 and then went up 60, 75, but I've said 150 because some of the games she likes playing on, like if anyone has a Switch, for them or their children or relatives, whoever, the games can be like 40 to 50 quid. We do go to CEX and stuff like that to get them secondhand, but yeah, so and then we've got a couple of birthdays in May, like a few little ones and her best friends. And we don't do loads for like friends' birthdays and that, and friends' kids. Like it's normally just a 5 or a 10, or like really close friends will get 20. I just can't believe that. Did I say 220? Yeah, because I had the 2 5s as well. Wow. So this, when I counted it, I just coloured in the presents. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to say that loads now. Like I just can't believe it. Has anyone else had this feeling where they've, you know, it's not my goal. I've got birthdays throughout the rest of the year to save for, but I've got to my biggest birthday. We've got the money. I could go and buy my daughter's birthday presents tomorrow, and it's like just under 2 months away. Wow. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to wipe it clean and probably use it again because it was really helpful to have. Next is Christmas. Christmas is going to get 40 in... oh, sorry, it's a bit messy. I think this is the last of the 20s anyway. Yep, 2 20s. And we got this lovely, this lovely envelope. I put 50 in there, and I've coloured off 50. I made this envelope myself. It was horrible. If I never have to make a cash envelope again, I'll be happy. But I wanted like a colouring envelope, and I didn't have the money to buy one. It's rubbishly made, but it's doing the job for now. I really like to go in order, but I only have 40. So this side, I can't even remember how much it adds up to now. I worked it out and it was around roughly between the two what I needed. So you just colour in each bit for the numbers it is. So I think I'm just going to do, well, that's, I'm going to do, so 40. What numbers did I cut? I coloured a random one off on there. If I did that 25, I'm really funny. I like to do things in order. I like things to be straight. Anyone else like that? Is it just a standard thing? I say I'm really funny, but what, I want 15. Yeah, 15. Oh, it's nice. I could just clear one side and then do the other, but I kind of want to get them both done at the same time. I don't know. Anyone else? I like seeing all the different ones change. So that's 40 going in. There's 50 in there, so that will make it £90. Yeah, I think that's right. Maybe for Christmas. And now that I've got my daughter's birthday out of the way, I'm going to focus more on Christmas, I think. Sinking funds are just a nightmare. Like, some people, well, they're not a nightmare, they're amazing what they do, but everyone does it differently. At the moment I'm kind of just dipping and dabbing and what is my priority this month or in the next few months. Some people put a set amount into every sinking fund each month, and that works for them. Some people snowball it, so they put like a minimum amount in each one, and then they focus on getting one stuffed more quickly. So like, I suppose like what I've just done with birthdays, but it's not completed because it's not got like the birthday money in for the rest of the year, but the most expensive birthday is done. Yeah, so everyone does it so differently, and it's really amazing to watch. And there's so many great ideas. Gifting is getting 10, so it's got 20 in there. This is just for the like gifts on the side. We had Mother's Day, we've got Father's Day coming up, or if a friend starts a new job or moves home or has a baby, like just saving it in there, or just like a really nice, like buy a friend a bunch of flowers just to be like, thank you for listening to me and being my friend. That's what that envelope is for. School is getting 15. It was originally going to get 10. It has 10 in there. It had 20. And money came out. So, yeah, it had 10. And I'm just going to colour one in for now. I might be changing this. I got some Happy Mail. And I believe that there might be a school thing in there. I'll do that in another video. I need lighter pens on this. So that means that there's 25 in there. I mean, that probably could pay for school shoes on its own. But yeah, just get it done and sorted. Vets isn't getting anything this month. Or is it? Or this cash stuffing, should I say. Days Out is getting a 10. Yep, this challenge was on the back of a thank you card from Rainbow Budgets. It may have been out of a Whoopsie bundle as well, I'm not sure. This is probably going to go towards summer holidays, but would also be like for trips out, like to the zoo or something. My daughter is a teenager. I don't know why I said that so high pitched. I'm really sorry. She is a mini adult. She's almost there. She actually wants to get a summer job. And I'm like, no, not my baby. What colour can I do the ice cream in? I don't have a lot of pens with me. yeah, she wants to get a summer job and things like that. And I'm just like, no, because until my breakdown, I always worked summer. I worked in a school, and then I had another job in the summer where I worked with individuals with special needs and took them on day trips out, and my daughter would come, so I'd get paid, reimbursed for me and the child I was caring for, or the individual. And then my daughter would, I just pay for her, so it was like really great. But this is like the first year in 4 or 5 years that I won't be able to do that. I'll have to pay for both of us. So yeah, I'm hoping that she'll want to go places with me. I'm not too embarrassing yet, dear old mum, but that means that there's 20 now in there. Holiday isn't getting anything, and these are probably going to go, my new budget change, and they're not getting anything either. So that means I should have £35 here. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, this is getting quite thick. Oh, anyone else like a thick binder? That sounds a little bit dodgy, actually. I'm going to stop saying that. I'm not putting any money into my savings challenges or emergency fund, but I am going to chuck an extra £5 into extra debt. Actually, I can colour that in while I'm here, so it's another 5. Will I be able to work that out? I'm currently working to pay off my phone. So this is the colour I use in my binder to show extra debt. I need a calculator. So I rolled over 16p plus £5. So let's take 1.57, 1, take 1.57, 2, take 1.57, 3, and then that leaves 45p. Although the phone bill has come out, so if you guys are like interested in seeing me colour in this while we're on camera, I can do it on camera or I can do it off. So this is just, my mobile phone is my next debt. Not meant to colour that one. This is why I shouldn't colour on camera, but I like watching people colour on camera. I just wish I could multitask. Let's get my red pen and just edge that out, because that's going to be, so that I know that the bill has come out, and I'll do that on my check-in for the week. And red is what I use for bills, so then it's I can see like how much money I've put towards paying off the extra, because I've cleared 2 debts this month, and I didn't actually start cash stuffing to clear my debt. I'm really fortunate with my debt position I'm in, but it's kind of got me on a roll. So this is how much, when I started this, was left. I have to pay my mobile phone off in full, so this is like my tracker for it, because, you know, once this is all coloured in, the red will be what I've paid on my monthly bill off it, the total, and then the orange is what's in here, because otherwise I could just be stuffing it and stuffing it and stuffing it for like weeks, and then oh, I have got a tracker in there, and then I've got like, oh, wouldn't it be nice, £250, and then I'm like, oh, I've gone over the balance. This sheet, by the way, is from the Budget Mum. It's one of her free downloads. If you go onto her website and go to free resources, put your email in, and she'll send you a password. It's all free. I think you just get a newsletter. So that's a nice feeling. That's not something I ever thought I would do, is like put extra money to debt than needed. So it's worked out alrighty. So me and the daughter are getting money. I actually owe her 10, so let's just give her 10 there and then. Bless her. And then she's like dipped in and out of hers. It's like just like nice treaty stuff and things. We did take money, a little bit from both of ours, to treat ourselves to an extra takeaway that wasn't within our budget. So yeah, And I like playing The Sims and things like that. So it went on sale. One of the games I wanted, it was 35 quid down to 16. So I was just like, do you know what? I'm taking it out of my cash envelope and I'm buying it. Yeah. So this is to go in between both of us, and I'm just trying to think, how much should I give her and how much should I give us? I will give myself a £5 because I've got payday spending, which is where I take some money each payday, and I'll give her 25 because of the school shoes. And there's you know, the Squishmallow plushies that they sell, like the teddies that like squish and they're super soft. If your child likes them and you're watching this at the end of April in 2022, the WH Smiths has quite big ones for like £6.50, £7.50. Like, they're not massive, but they're like bigger than my binder a little bit. So yeah, she wanted to get some of that, and she could do with some skincare products. She wants some like nice ones, help with her skin. And I kind of I know we have hair and beauty in our sinking funds, but I'm trying to let the sinking funds build up a bit. That's the plan anyway, so the cash envelopes can get depleted. So that is my cash stuffing. Would it be stuff? 370. Well, it's going well. I'm so chuffed about the birthdays one. Like, oh. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I know it's not a massive cash stuffing, and 75 of that went to next week's budget, but I don't know, so if you like a bit of colouring or a bit of counting of cash or whatever, you know, I like watching it all. So yes, thank you for joining me. There will probably be a couple of other videos coming out over, hopefully this one's first, because it will make more sense if this one's first. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave it there, because otherwise I'll ramble on for another 5 minutes. I hope everyone's okay. I hope everyone's safe and just doing well, or as well as can be, because it's all about being okay. But sometimes it's okay not to be okay. So yes, and hopefully you have sunshine where you are as well. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.